Hello guys, welcome to my channel Classes for Learning. So guys, before starting our today's topic, I will tell you about some funny things in our houses. So, if you are two brothers or sisters, do you fight for things? Yes, of course, all brothers and sisters fight for things. For example, if there is one bottle of cold drink and you want all of it, or your brother or sister and you are fighting that I want whole cold drink bottle. So what does your mother does? So your mother distribute it among both of you so that you both don't fight and drink the cold drink happily, or anything you can eat or drink happily and you don't fight. So let us talk about how we can measure liquids so that you and your brother and sisters not fight for the cold drink and your mother can easily give both of you equal amount of cold drink or anything you want. You should not fight, and because of that you don't fight, your mother share it. So what's our topic? Measuring liquid. Before starting, there is one question waiting for you, that how can we measure volume of liquids? Tell me the answer in comment section. So the answer is ready for you. The volume of a liquid can be obtained by pouring it into a measuring cylinder or flask, pipette or burette. Now, the volume of liquid is usually measured in liters or cubic centimeter, cc. What does cc stand for? Cubic centimeter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 cubic centimeter. The calibrations on a flask indicate the volume of liquid in cc. What is calibration? Calibrations are the markings with a standard scale of readings. Now let us further talk about some measuring instruments of liquid. First is a measuring flask. A measuring flask is used to hold a fixed amount of liquid. Then what is a dropper? A dropper is used to measure and transfer very small amount of liquid. Then what is here? A pipette can also be used as a laboratory apparatus to measure small volumes. A burette. A burette is only used in laboratories. It allows a small amount of liquid to flow at one time. Now, when measuring a liquid in a measuring cylinder, keep the cylinder upright and make sure your eye level is at the level of the liquid. Read the bottom of the meniscus. Do you know we can find the volume of solids too using liquids? The solid for which we want to find the volume needs to be immersed completely in water in a measuring cylinder. The difference between the final water level and initial water level gives us the volume of the solid. This is called water displacement system, or we can say water displacement method. This works because 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Why this works? This works because 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. So our interesting fact of today's topic or of chemistry hot water freezes faster than cold water. Do you know this thing? Okay, so if you know this, so please tell me in comment section, and if you not know, so you can know right now. So if you liked my video and you want more videos about different and interesting things, so please like, share and comment, and also subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. If you are watching the video, so please quickly press the bell icon and subscribe my channel. Also please like. Thank you.